What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy Tommy B back again with another podcast. Open Season Volume 2 was dope as fuck. Salute to Andy Chris for throwing that shit on. Mad battles in that shit. Let me go over some of the battles, what I thought, and all that good shit. We had Mayhem beat Roach. Mayhem finally got his first bars win, which was really cool to see. Because when he first got here, he didn't know how to battle. In my opinion, I didn't think he kind of, grasped the feeling of what battling is. Now he's starting to pick up, so he could be a problem down the stretch. Roach, that battle went right down to the wire. It could have went either way. Even in the overtime, I still think a lot of people thought Mayhem took that overtime easily. Roach had some shit in there. To me, it was debatable, but, other people, people got opinions, and that's what this great sport of battle rap's all about. It can go either way any single time. What else did we have? We had Free on Flows versus Falcada. Free did his thing, man. It was great to see him. Falcada is actually headlining our next event. This is kind of a little bit of a setback, but I don't think it's going to hurt him in the long run. Do I think that battle was judged correctly? I see why the judges would have took Free on that. Falcada did have some shit. I'm a big fan of Falcada, man. That dude's actually coming up through the ranks, and his win-loss record does not show who he really is. I think he's very talented. That tag team shit he did was epic. Let me get back to that once I get to that battle. Let's talk about Diverse versus Ebonics. Ebonics showed me in that battle that he used his rebuttal game as a crutch, and Diverse showed that. He showed that he could drop a hot round and beat a rebuttal round, and he did that. Diverse is on a different level than Ebonics, in my opinion. I think Ebonics is still kind of like in the novice amateur division type shit. I think he's got to go back to the drawing boards and kind of figure shit out. Diverse needed that win to solidify himself as mid-tier, in my opinion. I think he's mid-tier, pushing for top tier right now, in my opinion. He has what it takes to make top tier, so salute to Diverse for all the progress that dude has made. What else we had? Natural LG versus Nickel Plated. That battle was one-sided, in my opinion. The judges scored Nickel Plated as the winner. LG had some shit. It was one-sided in the first round. Second round was different. First round definitely went to LG. Second round was more debatable. But the judges decided that Nickel Plated was the winner on that one. Nickel Plated, I don't think he's been showing the passion and the drive he's had in the past. I don't know what's going on with him. But he stops LG's 8-win streak. LG, nothing but respect to that dude. He's been killing it for some time now, and he's shot up the ranks. He's almost in top tier in bars, and if he keeps it up, you might see him in the title contention. Really nice to see him do that. Same with Nickel Plated. Nickel Plated and LG are like in the standings. I think they're ranked 6th, right beside each other. Or not 6th or 8th. I think after that loss, they're 8. So yeah, salute to them. They're getting up there, man. It's good to see that. It shows that, with the rep points and stuff that's going on, it's hard for MCs to get up that ladder. Everyone's going the rep points route, but LG and Nickel Plate are just putting in that work and making up the chain just by fucking battling. And that's the old school way. You know what I mean? I think that's the best way to do it as an MC too, because it keeps your pen sharp leading up to your title shot. When you get rep points and stuff like that, you don't seem that sharp. We're going to see how that theory works with Smooth and D-Bars in the future. They're going to battle in June for the Bars Championship. What else did we had? Overdose versus Blizz 4. Yes, the 4th time they battled freestyle like 3 fucking times. Billy had the fucking best of them on freestyle. OD finally beat Blizz. Who do I think won that? I think that was a toss-up, but OD took it. Blizz was beside himself. He really thought he won that battle. That's not sitting right with him, but Blizz is Blizz, man. If he continues to battle and improve, I think he can be, top 20 top 15 in bars. If he really pushes his pen, he needs to either pick a lane, stick in freestyle or try his pen out. I think, the freestyle division right now is hurting. I think Blizz needs to take this freestyle division by storm again and get that title back. That's just my opinion. We had Roach versus Mayhem. We already talked about that tag team battle. BTP versus Mercenary Gang. Both two new tag teams in the tag team division. And I'm going to say it right now. They saved the tag team division. They set the fucking bar. That was the best tag team battle I've ever seen in bars. And I think they're going to continue to raise the bar if both teams actually stay in it and actually still want to, bash heads in this, because I think they got what it takes. Both teams, you might see them again going for the title, man. The tag team title is kind of up for grabs. I don't know what's going on with that. I got to talk to my boy Scanner Proof. I'm going to get to the bottom of it, because we really need that tag team title to actually start getting active. So if they have to drop it, they have to drop it. I know Holocaust is up there, but I don't think Holocaust and Steez can fuck with BTP and Mercenary Gang if they do the side-by-side thing, because Steez and Streets can't do the side-by-side thing. So the rule would be on that both teams have to splice up their videos like normal tag team battles. They cannot go back and forth like we saw in BTP versus Mercenary Gang. Mercenary Gang picked up the win. My opinion, it was a lot closer. The chemistry was just unmatchable on those two teams. Like, I really think if we can get more teams that live side by side, we can make a great thing here. Don't get me wrong, the tag team battles the way we had it before, where you'd splice up the videos, they were good, but this is like groundbreaking. I think that's like, because no one's doing this, you know what I mean? So if you got a buddy that's close to you, sign up for that tag team division, because that shit's about to take off. Mark my words, man, that shit's gonna be fire. I've heard a lot of great things. The views have been through the roof for that battle, so let's get the tag team division moving, because I really think that those two teams just saved that division. Drops and Michael Knight, those two guys, when they first came in, I'll be honest, I thought they were going to be punks, but they got bars, man. Those guys got bars. Salute to them. Falcada and Joey. Joey made his debut, just like Michael Knight and Drops did. He did amazing. I'd love to see him in singles and back in the tag team. Falcada, he's just another dude that's making his name, man. He's still kind of fresh in here, but I think I'm behind him on that, man. I really think that Falcada's got what it takes to be top tier here. What else did we have here? We had I think I touched them on all of them. I had a couple diss track battles too. Who was it? Was it Mayhem and Diverse? I think Diverse picked that up. I listened to the tracks once. I didn't listen to both of them over again. But I did think that Diverse's track was better. What else did we have? I think that's all we had, right? Open season was dope. Andy doing his thing, man. He's hosting great events. I love to see him do that. And y'all showing him respect, which is good. You just put in that work and the people respect you. That's the way it goes. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to drop another podcast today talking about my predictions for Beef Night 23 going on this weekend, this Saturday. A lot of dope matchups there. I think I got 11 or 12 battles. I don't know. I got to go over it again. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for Beef Night 23 because there's a lot of new guys that I want to see try to make their mark. See, right now, Bars is like in a revelation. It's like, the OGs are stepping aside and this new wave is taking over, and this new wave could be better than the OGs that are now. So OGs, where you guys at? Start putting in your work. The only OG that's putting in their work is D-Bars. Salute to the D-Bars fucking champ, man. Love to see him hold that title. So salute to D-Bars. He's going to be battling Smooth. Come along in June, depending on both MCs when they can do it. They both agreed to it, so that's going to be fire. Freestyle division needs to start cooking. Haven't seen many freestyles. I think Ortiz was holding that down, and then he kind of stopped doing it. What do we got? The FemC division, I'm probably going to retire that. I don't know. If you know any female MCs that want to get in the ring, shoot them to me. We could try to set them up. They can get a title shot right away. Chastity's the only female MC that will battle. A lot of them are doing Tex and shit. Salute to Blizz and the Tex division. They had a great, dope tournament over there. Congratulations to Mr. Syllables winning that tournament. He will battle Blizz for the Tex Championship, the rematch. That will be on Bars. No date to be announced yet. I think June. For some reason, June has a mark in my mind. Yeah. It's your boy Tommy B signing off again. Make sure you peep my next podcast. It's probably going to drop later on today. Salute to the Bars fam. One love. Have a great day. Peace.